Hey boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? So, I have a small video for you guys about the Type 90B main battle tank and the other premiums that you can purchase right now as of War Thunder 3/15, 2024. So, March 14th, 2024. So, we're just going to go over this real quick, right? I have it all set up. Or not, apparently. Yeah, there we go. So, the Type 90B Fuji, I have it. I like it a lot. It's very good. We're going to quickly go through a test drive. I don't know how good my computer is going to be right now. I have a bunch of things downloading right now, but we'll not worry about that. So, it's a great thing. It's got hydropneumatic suspension for forward and back. It doesn't have left or right, but it has up and down. As far as I can tell, when you want to use it is either going down all the way so that way you can go faster. It does make you go a little bit faster, or at least accelerate in a straight line a little bit better. Or raising it so you can go over trenches. Some trenches will stop it cold because the front catches, but it's whatever, right? The gun's got a okay pen. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but that 4-second reload definitely makes it better, makes it more worth using. And it'll still probably get through most things you need to. The, it does have a heat round that's actually really good for 11, for being a heat round. It's 480 pen, I believe, millimeters. So there's that. It's got a 50 cal. It has a secondary little 7.62 as well. So you got the guns. Gen 1 thermals, which isn't great. They're passable. You can make use of them. Anything else about it? No, not really. The thermals only work for the gunner sight, which is unfortunate. Even the driver sight only has night vision, so that's unfortunate. But that's the Type 90B. It's the same as the mainline Type 90B, so there's nothing new about it. There's like, if you already have a Type 90, you probably want to skip this, right? Because it's the exact same as the other Type 90s. I don't know if the mainline B has a better thermals. I don't know anything about it. I haven't gotten there yet, as you can tell. So if you, of the tanks that they added, I like the Type 90B the most. Okay. They did add. They didn't add so they added the 120S. So don't worry about that. They have a new plane for America that you can buy as a pack. It's an F20. It's an F5, but better engine. Its loadout is pretty solid, honestly. I wouldn't say no to this, but at 12.0, I wouldn't really say yes. So that's just me though. With only 45 countermeasures, I'm kind of on it, right? Which is obviously why I don't have it. Let's see. Any other premiums? The next premium isn't here. Russia's got a new premium, but it's the T80UD, which is just a T72, but it's a T80, so it gets the ATGM, and that's it. It looks better. It doesn't get thermals, so that's a downside to it. At 10.0, though, that's not that big of a deal. It gets all the other things, and they changed the way ATGMs work last patch, which is really upsetting because they made them less accurate at range, which is like, why? So, you know, that's something to think about. I don't think they have a aviation for Russia. Yeah, no, nothing new yet there. I'm only looking at premiums, and I was only going to go over them really quickly. Nothing for Britain. Japan, I already talked about it. They have a new squadron vehicle for Japan. It's an F5E at 11.3. I think it's a lot better for your buck than the F20, but that's just me. You get to carry 4 air missiles, Python 3s, and AIM-9 P4s, which are new AIM-9 Ps. I don't know. And then you can also carry a decent set of ordnance here, including the AGM-CT5s, so you can be an absolute menace in ground realistic. Have they made the difference? I don't know. Let's see. There's the new thing, but they don't have any pack premiums here or anything. The Centauro, it's a Centauro. The Centauro 120 and the Centauros in general are the only reason why I've ever considered Italy as a tech tree to go down. I like the Centauro a lot. It's a fast, mobile, big gun. There's nothing to hate about it. It's a light tank. I specialize in light tanks. If you can't tell, I love the light tanks. You know, light tanks are my jam. So that should give you, everything you need to know about it. They have the new tech tree for Italy. That's all this stuff. So that's there. They have. I don't think they have any other premiums in Italy. Moving on to France. France doesn't get anything new from that. They get that thing, which is meh. That's just me saying meh. That doesn't mean it's bad or anything. Oh, no. Please. But they don't got a new premium yet, so there's that. Sweden's got the Christian 2. It's a 1-2-1, which means it's a Leopard 5. It's a Leopard 2A5, right? That's literally this. It's literally this. There's nothing special about it. It's a Leopard 2A5. Which means it's pretty solid. To be quite honest, Sweden didn't need help. The 90-105 is already really, really good, and now they've got a 1-2-1, so you just spread out the stuff, right? The only faction I think really needed a premium is Japan because the Type 16's meh, and it didn't have an 11.0 to go with its aircraft, but that's just me. They also have the Ramsegal. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. It's a Merkava. It looks like it's a Merkava 3 variant of some kind, so there's that, which means it's a Merkava. There's a lot of good things about it. It's got its APS. Or no, it doesn't. It's just not. It's modeled, but it's not in the game. Okay, that's weird. So I guess it doesn't get an APS. LWS is always nice. So if you want to get one, the ones I would suggest, though, from the pack premiums you can get, would be the T80. I mean, not just pack premiums. The new premiums would be T80 UD. I wouldn't say it, right? To be clear, the T80 UD takes a T80 and puts its T72 engine and gearbox in it, which is not good, and then takes away thermals. Quite honestly, get the Terms T. It's a better experience, but that's only so much as you don't like T80s or whatever, or you don't like Russian tanks or something. I don't like the T72, even though it's my most played tank. So, take that with what you will. Here, let me show you my credentials real quick. So, my credentials, just so you have them. But if you had to, T80 or the Type 90B, both very good vehicles, or Sweden's Christian 2. I think I would stay away from the Christian 2, but it's not what you think. The reason you'd stay away, I mean, obviously I got the Type 90B, but no, I mean, if I was going to purchase one, the reason I'd stay away from the Christian 2 is that everyone's getting the Christian 2. It's a 10.3, so all the games where you're playing as Sweden, you're probably going to experience a lot more new players, so the win rates are going to go not great. The same thing can be said about Japan and USSR, although USSR already has a shit win rate, which is the other reason you don't want to really play USSR. I've experienced pretty good, okay win rates, I think, with Type 90B. Where is it? Is it here in the list? I'd like to notice you, senpai. Here it is. Yeah, I got a 58% win rate with this so far. I've already got a positive KD, so take that with what you will. I like the Type 90B Fuji. It's been a great thing. So anyway, I hope this helps you decide on what you want to buy. I will catch you guys later. Good night. Bye.